everyone, it's MARYBETH from MBGray Designs. Welcome back to my channel. So today I've got a couple projects for you. I've got this really cute dish. I think it's so pretty. I've only made it one time and I fell in love with it, so I want to do it again. And I also have this really pretty vase that I wanted to make. And I think I've made this one too. I think it came with a tray and a dish, but I'm just going to make the vase, and it's like ribbed. So let me show you what we're going to be doing. So for the inspiration for this dish are these adorable UVDTF stickers. Look at their like strawberry themed. Aren't they cute? And I'm thinking of using this little cutie with the balloons maybe to put on the inside when we're done, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll think about it. But anyway, so that was like the inspiration for the colors. So we will be using by Laura's Art Corner Wild Rose Shimmer. Get a lot of beautiful shimmer. And we're going to be using Watermelon by Craftor. I haven't tried this yet, but I saw Beth from Resin Express use it, and it is a really pretty color. And then we're going to be using our Milk Octopus ink for some white octopus or alcohol ink. Jeez, talk, MARYBETH. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be marbling in here. Then for the vase, here's what I want to try. I want to use this really pretty cherry blossom, also by Laura's Art Corner. And I want to try, this is from her place as well, the iridescent white, like Mylar flakes, I think is what it's called. I think. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think that's what this is. I don't know. Anyway, real shimmery. And I thought we could do, you know, kind of, I don't know if marbling is the right word, but we'll do some of this and some of this in the vase and see how it turns out. So that's what we're going to be doing for that. I'm going to set my molds aside for now. I'm mixing up my resin, and what I need to do is take my micas and get them dissolved in some alcohol powder. So I'm going to start with this Wild Rose Shimmer, which is so pretty. That should be good. Then we'll do the Cherry Blossom. Really light and delicate, and I love it. It's so pretty. I'm going to do 4 ounces of this one. That should be good. And then finally, we are going to do the Watermelon by Craftor, which I think I need to open. Yes, I do. So let me do that real quick. All right. Look how pretty that is. Oh, that looks like such a fun color. Okay. There is that one. I'm going to set these micas behind me on my shelf to get them out of the way for now. And then what I'm going to do, just get rid of that stick, is I'm going to take some alcohol and put it in there just enough to dissolve that mica powder. That's what I'm going to do for each of them. And I'm going to continue mixing up my resin. And yeah, get this going through the bubble remover. So we will be back in just a little bit. Okay, we are back with our resin. I am going to put the iridescent white flakes in this clear resin. Get that mixed in. Oh gosh, can't even get the package open. There we go. All right, let's see here. Let's see how this looks. Let me get this stirred in here. Oh my gosh, my resin is getting really warm, you guys. Yikesy. Let me see. I think that looks good. All right, let me set this aside, get it out of the way. And now let's get this cleaned up and then we'll start to pour. All right, let's start with this first. And this is our, I think it was called Wild Rose Shimmer. This is the watermelon. They do look a lot alike, except this has the shimmer. And then, of course, we've got our white. So those are the colors we're going to be using. Let me spray this with alcohol. I think this is going to be pretty. Let's start with the watermelon. Should we just go down the center? I think we should. I think that might be really pretty. Let's go down the center. Oh, I want to start with the shimmer. Let's start with the shimmer and go down the center. Okay, let's do the, oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. Wow. I need a napkin or something here. All right, let's do the white next. And then the watermelon. Let's see the difference in, ooh, that's pretty too. Golly, that is very similar, huh? Just not with as much sparkle. There's the sparkle. And then some white. And then the watermelon. Let's, let's kind of tap this. Hopefully we don't have any bubbles. I don't know where my dotting tool is. I think I lost it. Oh, here it is. I think I'm just gonna kind of go around the edge here with my dotting tool real quick, because we've got to pour. Uh-oh, where did I, oh, let's see, I think it's the watermelon next. I don't know, you guys, I forgot. We'll go with that. And then the sparkle. There's the sparkle. And then the white. Ooh, it's going to be pretty. Okay, I'm just letting that kind of settle for a moment. I got some resin on the edges here a little bit, so I'm just going to clean that up. All right, let's do the watermelon. Okay. That looks good. Let me see. I think it can hold a little bit more. We're getting there. I planned 10 ounces, so I think I did pretty good. Yay! I'm guessing. That does not always happen, as most of you know. I'm just getting eye level, and I think we look pretty good, but let me see if I can get a little bit more. Yep, we are good. All right, so we used almost all of that 10 ounces except for some scrapings. So that is great. Okay. Now I'm going to very carefully move this over to the side. Okay. And now we've got our vase. All right, let's get the resin for the vase. So we've got our cherry blossom. I got to scrape those out still. Let me clean my hands really quick here. And we've got our iridescent white flakes. I'm going to get my stick out. Just going to stir it one more time. So, oh gosh, the resin's getting really, really warm. On the verge of, I would say, hot. We have to move quickly. Okay. Okay. Let's start with some of the iridescent. I guess we'll just kind of go down the middle on this one. Oh gosh. Oh my God. I'm spilling. That's not good. You guys, I didn't even tell you. So earlier today, I spilled some tabletop resin that I mixed up. It's right here. Yeah. And then, just now when I was pouring resin into my cups, oh my God, I did it again. I spilled maybe a half an ounce of resin. I don't know what my deal is today. I don't like to be rushed. I'm feeling very rushed. Oh man, I hope I have enough. I'm getting a little worried. Oh, do you think with scrapings we'll have enough? I really don't want to mix up any more resin. What did I make for this one? 8 ounces. Probably needs 10 for this too. Darn it. Let's see how close we can get. Okay, there's the cherry blossom. And now I'm going to use a glitter spatula and we will get the rest of this out. Oh, come on. Fill it up. Fill it up. Just close enough. Oh, man. It's so close. I wonder if I could scrape the white in here. Do you think that would be okay? I think it might be. Oh, we are so close, you guys. I think I might scrape the white instead of mixing up more resin. Because what am I going to do? Mix 1 ounce? I mean, that's ridiculous. I don't want to do that. Okay, yeah, that's real close. All right, let me clean off this spatula. Set that aside. And let's just take the white. I think we'll be okay because the flakes are iridescent white. So maybe this will be fine. Perfect. Yay, that worked out. I think it'll be okay. And that took care of the white for us. So that's good. Perfect, perfect. Yay. Okay, we did it. We did it. Ooh, I wonder how that's going to look, you guys. I have no idea what to expect. I mean, I'm hoping we can see those iridescent flakes in there, you know. I don't know. Okay, let's let this cure up. I am going to scrape this into my drip mold, and we will be back for demold. Okay, it is time for demold. So I can tell that that wild rose shimmer, you can see the shimmer, and the watermelon color are so much alike. It's going to look like one color. And I think we lost the, did we put, I think we put white, I think, in with this. So that's okay though. That's okay. I wanted to try it. I think it's still going to be shimmery and beautiful, and it'll go cute with our little strawberry theme that we're doing anyway. So I'm okay with it. I wanted to see a variation, but yeah, let's see. We'll take a better look here. Oh, okay. I do see some lighter colors from the white because the white probably blended in, you know. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty. All right, let me show you close up. And then see the sides. You can see a little bit of variation, but for the most part, it looks like it's one color. But it's pretty. And remember, if you remember, I was thinking of this with the balloons would be really cute in there, but I don't know. I'm going to look at them and see. Aren't they darling? Look at this mouse with these balloons and the strawberries. That's so cute. But I like the little girl. She's sweet. But I really like the picnic one, the mouse with the strawberries on the little, you know, having a little picnic. That's kind of cute too. So I don't know. I got to think. I guess I really do need to decide this. Oh, he's on a little swing set. So I'll think about it. Let me think about that while we demold this one. This one I might need to put some alcohol in here. You could use soapy water too. I'm going to do that to break. It'll break the seal. Okay. It's all slippery. I can't. Oh my gosh, MARYBETH. Let me get paper towel and kind of. Let's see if this helped. Oh yeah, that's going to help. I can see it breaking the seal. Definitely. Okay. Much easier. Much easier. So I was curious how this would turn out with the, you know, that really pretty pink and then the white iridescent flakes. So let's see. Let me get that back. Now it's all wet with alcohol, so let me just wipe it off. Oh, that's pretty. What do you think? Not really what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, it would have been gorgeous with just the iridescent, but I wanted the pink in there, you know. But what's kind of cool is the iridescent is clear down here with the iridescent, and then the pink starts here, almost like you would have thought I did that on purpose, which of course I did not. It just happened to be like that. So I don't know. It's interesting, that's for sure. What do you think? I think it's kind of cool. All right. Okay, so let's see here. I need to make a decision. That one's cute too, with him hanging from the strawberry. I'm gonna cut out this first one that I was debating about because I don't know, I kept kind of going back to it. So I want to see what it looks like in the little dish. Maybe that'll help me determine. It's cute. You can kind of picture what it would look like. That's cute. Are there any others I want to cut out just to see? I don't know. I must be in a balloon mood because I want to see what he looks like too. I have a container that I keep all these in, so even if I cut them all out, you know, I have an organized place to put them. Thank gosh. All right, so there's that one with the little girl. She's so cute with her balloons. Aw, that one's really cute too. I probably wouldn't keep that flower on there. That's random. you know what? I'm going to go with my gut. With my very first instinct was to use that one. That's why I chose these colors. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me get this out of the way on my shelf. Okay. So I've done this many times, but in case you haven't seen it, this is a UV DTF sticker. It has a top and a bottom. Okay. So we are going to peel the top away from the bottom and hope that the sticker part is on there. See, the sticker part is on the top piece. Just make sure all of it is on there. Perfect. And now I'm going to do my best to just kind of center this where I want it. Probably right there. Push her down. There we go. And then just rub it down. You could use a credit card. I have a, I don't even know where it went now. Oh, here it is. One of these thingy-majiggers, you know, little scraper. And just kind of press it down. And then I'm still holding on to the clear part of the tape. That's just an easy tip for you. And then when you can just easily pull back. And there we go. Look how cute. It's darling. Oh. All right. So now I need to mix up some tabletop. Let me get these molds out of the way. I'm going to put I have different containers for different things. Where's my vases? My vase container. Here we go. All right. So I need to get some gloves on, but I use the Let's Resin Tabletop Epoxy, Part A, Part B. I mean, this barely will need anything. I think half an ounce, but it's hard for me to mix up that small of amount. So I'll mix up more and we'll just pour a flower or something with it. You know what I mean? So let me get my gloves on here. Get this one on. Bear with me. That's going to be so cute. Yeah, I'm just going to put a very little bit of a top coat just to really seal in that UV DTF sticker, although it is a permanent one, but still, I think it looks better when it's sealed in, because then it doesn't even look like you have a sticker on there. You know what I mean? Like now you can kind of be like, oh yeah, there's a sticker on there. You know, I'm going to set that aside for a moment. Okay. I always start with Part B. You don't have to, but just be consistent. So my cup has 1 ounce, 1.5, 2, etc. I'm going to make up 2 ounces. It's just going to be easier, and it's not even going to take an ounce. It's going to take probably half an ounce. So we'll be able to pour a butterfly or flower or something with our leftover. All right, so I'm going to pour in 1 ounce. This is Part B. Okay. There we go. All right. I always wipe my top as well. Okay, and then we'll pour in Part A up to 2. So we'll have a total of 2 ounces. This is the thicker part. I'm just down here as eye level as I can get. There we go. Oh, goodness. Didn't want too much to go in there. Okay, wiping off the lid really good. Okay. Are we at? Yep, right. Perfect. Okay. Now, just want to get that out of the way. I got a little bit on my finger. I'm just going to clean that real quick. Okay. And then I've got the Let's Resin handheld. It has a stand too. I'm just not going to use the stand. It has a small paddle and a large paddle. I'm just going to use the small paddle. And I have it on AI mode. When you turn it on, you just hold the button down in AI mode. It goes for 4 minutes, and it'll go like clockwise, and then eventually it'll go counterclockwise, and I'll kind of switch back and forth. And I kind of help it. I like to help it, and I'll go up and down. And once it starts to get more and more incorporated, I can kind of touch the bottom with it. But at the end, when I'm done, I absolutely will scrape the sides and bottoms with a stick and stir really well. So, but this is what I do for at least 4 minutes. Sometimes I'll turn it back on and do an additional 2 minutes, so it's 6 minutes. But this is only 2 ounces. I think we'll get it mixed pretty well within the 4 minute And it's pretty quiet. It's not bad. Yeah, so I just hold it like that. So we'll be back. I don't want to put you. This is all I'm going to do for 4 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, then when it's done, you just easily pop off this. I'm going to put it back on the stand. And then I like to take my finger and just kind of run down those paddles, get as much of it off as I can, and down kind of the middle and the bottom. Just makes it easier than when you're cleaning. And then I get a paper towel and I clean it real good, and then I'll take alcohol, spray it, and also clean it. And that's it. And then it's ready for the next time. I'm all done. I don't have to wait. I just really wipe down each paddle and in the middle. Very good. I don't have to wait for it to cure or anything, you know. Okay, so that's pretty good. And now I'm gonna spray my hand because I got some on my hand. So I'll clean my glove real quick here. And then I just spray it with some alcohol and do the same thing. And it's all clean, no resin on it, ready to go for next time. And then I just have a little holder where it goes in there. Okay, perfect. All right, so let me grab a stick, and I'm going to grab my crushed crystal. I need to get the gold. Apparently there's the Unicorn Art crushed crystal. They have a gold one. I need to look for that and get that. Okay, I'm just going to take super little amount. I mean, there's barely any on my stick. And put it in there. And then, as I mentioned, so I'm going to be stirring in the crushed crystal, but I'm also going to be scraping the sides and the bottom really, really good, because your mixer can't do it like this. You know what I mean? Like you can with a stick. So scraping the sides, scraping the bottom, round and round we go. Now, if you have a vacuum chamber, absolutely you can put this in there and get the bubbles out. I don't. I have a bubble remover, and this is very high viscosity, so meaning it's thick, so it doesn't do well in the bubble remover. So I don't worry about it because it's going to be such a thin layer. You really don't have to. If you just pour the thin layer, the bubbles will come up and it's going to degas, and you're going to be able to get those bubbles out. You can also use a heat gun, which helps get the bubbles out, a lighter, torch, whatever, you know, alcohol. So it's fine if you don't have a vacuum chamber. No worries there. Okay. I feel like I got this mixed really, really well. All right, time to clean my stick off. Okay, just wipe that off with the alcohol that's left on my paper towel, and then I'll clean that. All right, here we go. Easy peasy. All right, so like I said, I have 2 ounces. I'm probably going to use like a ½ an ounce. It won't take much at all. I don't want like a thick layer. I just want a little coating, you know. Well, maybe it'll take more than a ½ an ounce, but all right, there we go. And then what I'm going to do is just roll it around in a circle here so that the full bottom is covered. Like I said, if you need to use a heat gun, that'll help move the resin to all the spots. And I may do that anyways just to help get the bubbles out. But right now I'm just rolling it. Oh, it's going to look so cute. Super cute. Almost all the way around. Oh yeah, this was a good amount of resin. This worked out perfectly. There we go. Beautiful. You can see I gotta work on some of the bubbles, but you can barely see a little bit of you can see the crushed crystal, which is nice. And let me tell you, I used about an ounce actually, so that's fine. Let me grab, you know, I don't know why I only have one lighter down here. What am I thinking? I was doing some UV stuff and at my finishing table. But anyway, so I need have a lighter at both tables. Duh. But I'm going to take my lighter. I can see in person little bubbles popping, so that's great. And like I said, I'll watch this for a little while, and bubbles come up, I'll pop them, no big deal. And you also have the crushed crystal in here, which kind of hides the bubbles as well, right? So there we go. It looks really good. What do you think? All right, I'm going to let this cure up, and then what I'll do is I'll finish these pieces off, and we'll be back for the final reveal. Thought I would bring you back. I forgot I have 1 ounce left. I'm going to try the Wisteria alcohol ink that I just got by Octopus, and we're going to put that in with our tabletop with the crushed crystal. Let's try that. See how that looks. Oh, this is going to be pretty. Oh, gorgeousness. Hold on and I'll show you. Let me just incorporate this in. I may have put too much in. This stuff is potent. Oh, it's a really beautiful purple. All right. Let's do this. Okay, let me clean my stick. I'm going to go ahead and just spray it with the alcohol now and get it clean so I can be done with that. Okay. By the way, I use 70%. I'll show you. I use 70% in this black bottle. This is for cleaning, like my tools, my gloves off, things like that, my tabletop. And then I use this one in this bottle to spray right now in the mold to prevent bubbles or help, with the bubbles. Okay, here we go. So with this, I love this flower. With this flower, you're going to put a little bit in. Ooh, that's going to be gorgeous. And then you want to squeeze it around a little bit. Maybe fill it up, I don't know, close to halfway, I guess. I don't know. Just get a little good amount in there. And I usually go around it a couple times, just squeezing, because there's a lot of, a lot of little areas. Tap it, tap, tap. Okay. Maybe even spray it, especially since this is the tabletop that has a lot of bubbles in it. All right, and then we will finish pouring this. Okay. There we go. There's just a little bit left. I'm going to put it in my drip mold. And we're good. Now we'll be back for the final reveal. Okay, we are back for the final reveal. So I got this little flower, was an extra from the top coat. So it turned out really cute. And I used these purple, like they're, I don't know, kind of iridescent-y rhinestones. And that turned out cute. And here is our beautiful vase. It looks so good. All I did was put some pink rhinestones on the top. But it is really cool looking, I think. Different. I don't know, I like it. And you guys, look at how cute our little lotus flower dish is. It turned out so pretty. I used AB rhinestones all around the outside, and then I had teeny tiny little ones. There's a little ledge that goes around. That took me a while, and I put them all the way around on the inside. Aren't they sweet? So there they are. I hope you enjoyed our projects today. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for spending your time with me. I really appreciate it. I hope I gave you a little bit of inspiration. And yeah, so stick around for the pictures. And if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you join my little YouTube family. All right, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.